Hello, and welcome back to XCOM. I'm your commander, the Social Solipsist. And last time, we had quite a mission. Um, we had the base assault, we recovered a beacon, and now we're all going to turn into zombies or something. I don't know. Yeah, so we also have some new background music, which is probably not super loud because I've got everything, all the game audio a bit turned down. But now that we're in the second half of the game, we've got new bass music. So what are we doing? Let's see. Research the hyperwave beacon. Okay, so we are pretty close. We've got 5 days until the council report. Beyond that, we're just waiting on more research and stuff. We could pause the research and pause our current research.
Anticipated this outcome. We've crippled their entire support network. Of course, this isn't the end. We have no choice now but to take it further. We have to find their remaining ships and finish what they started.
We have to finish what they started? Huh? That doesn't seem right. Okay. Anyway, so we need to do well, we should do both of these, but should probably do them sooner rather than later. Because currently we're working on that launcher, but that's not as high a priority. As we've seen. So let's do the sectoid autopsy first.
Extremely dangerous
The
species,
commander autopsy.
Although not physically intimidating, the psionic power that this creature wields is perhaps the greatest threat we've encountered so far.
So we could have captured this thing, theoretically, but unfortunately Vixen got taken out early, and she was the only one carrying the arc thrower, so it's okay. We'll get one later. Research report, codename Rosetta, sectoid commander autopsy. After an extensive analysis of this specimen's brain tissue, we've discovered some unusual activity in the synaptic connections that may be the source of the abilities our troops encountered in the field. Although somewhat similar in physical appearance to the sectoid we previously identified, this commander variant has an easily differentiated internal composition. We've theorized that these enhanced electrical synapses, capable of transmitting nerve impulses at nearly 3 times the normal rate, are the product of careful genetic manipulation. If our theory holds true, that means the aliens are capable of modifying even the most complex tissue at a genetic level. In regards to our own genetic research, I am hopeful that we can use the sectoid commander's enhanced synaptic connections to improve the capabilities of our own soldiers, perhaps in a way that would redirect the psionic powers utilized by the aliens back unto themselves. I don't think that's a proper use of unto. I think it should just be onto. Whatever. So basically, we've got new research and things to do. Mimic beacon. Mimic the auditory cues the invaders appear to use in the field. Attract their attention to an area. Psionic labs. Be interesting to know if that counts as a laboratory. And we've got a new gene mod, neural feedback. Damage to psi attackers and puts their psi attacks on cooldown, does not reduce the attack's chance of success. That's weird. Okay. And then I think we should research the
Nothing will ever
beacon.
be the same. The work that we've done here to adapt the technology of a hostile enemy force has advanced the scientific progress of mankind by untold generations. These weapons, these abuses of science, we still have an opportunity to use them for a greater good. We have paid a heavy price, but our efforts have not been in vain.
We've certainly had an influx of new developments recently. Well, the sectoid commander is an intriguing subject. I have to admit, this device has also captured my attention.
Don't worry, Dr. Valen. In a couple of days, you'll want to build a meat moon just like everybody else in this place. Okay. Well, let's take a quick look at, let's see. Let's just look through everything, honestly, at this point. Shiv suppression. I do want to build the Shiv at some point. I know I keep saying that, but, it's at least, at a minimum, is going to have to wait until our next round of funding next month. Okay, let's take a look here. So, does this count? Okay, psionic labs. Discover and develop the latest psionic abilities for our soldiers. Doesn't say it counts as a lab, but so maybe we drop it down here instead. I guess we'll figure it out when we get there. It's not for a couple of days. Let's see. Aside from that, so we're working on the communications. We're not going to do any gene mods for a little bit at least. So Vixen's in for her knockout, but aside from that, we're good on that front. My concern is whether I ought to be more concerned with these. I was under the impression, and it's been a long time, I thought basically at this point in the game that this was, the invasion UFOs was not going to be a big deal. But clearly that is at least not as true as I thought. I may have to check on that and then decide if we should pop a few more of the new ones in. So, looks like we're actually going to hit the hyperwave communication before the council report. Let's do a quick save of the game and see if maybe we can hit both before anything else comes up for missions. Of course not.
Commander, we're receiving several urgent requests for assistance. There are abductions in progress at each marked site on the hologlobe.
Scientists, engineers, or a sniper? All valuable, but the sniper is arguably the most valuable. Maybe? I don't know. Do we have anything in engineering that we can't research at the moment or do because of a lack of sufficient sufficient engineers? Nope, we've got 60 engineers for... I mean, not that we need another Nexus anyway, but... Yeah, it doesn't seem like anything else requires more engineers. So aside from speed and cost reductions, I don't see a really big reason to do that, and we can always build more labs and workshops if need be. I think my opinion would basically be that the sniper is going to be the most valuable asset. Okay. So, everybody had a pretty rough mission, so I sort of want to give everybody a break. God, I wish the game would let me keep everyone's loadouts on, and just if they aren't on the mission, somebody else can use their gear. Like, is that so crazy? Because doing this every time is a real pain. I mean, admittedly, I should be funded well enough that this isn't a problem in the first place, but tell that to the bigwigs in Washington. Okay. So, you all get a day off. To be perfectly honest, I'm not even looking at who these people are or what their abilities are, because I was about to jinx this whole thing by just saying, well, I don't think the mission's going to be that big a deal, but that will surely come to bite me in the ass again. Okay, so we've got a support, a sniper, a heavy, a mech trooper, an assault. Let's send... Wow, we only have one... Well, and we're about to get another sniper, so we don't really need to rank up another. So... Boom Boom, it's, God, that nickname. Yikes. Okay. We'll look at the secondary gear in a minute. Do we only have one arc thrower? We have two, right? Yeah. Okay. I like that color on that, the paint job on that armor. That, like, slight kind of gray-green is pretty good. Okay, you're still only a captain. I'm thinking scope for you, probably. Just to give you that extra aim boost. So, That looks good. That looks good. Hold on. Do you get bonus? No, you... Yeah, okay. So let's go with a scope. And... should we give you... Yeah, we've got 4 of those chitin platings now, right? So... oh, and of course... Alright. It just feels weird not having anything in her loadout there. I feel like I'm missing something, but... I mean, strictly speaking, I should buy... Hold on, let's... Since we're just about to turn over a new month, how much does one of those cost now? Wait a minute, where is it? So what I want is the particle cannon. Should I just... Let's see. Do I have anything to sell in the gray market that's... Yep, I do. Alien food. This is what I get for that raid, though. Lots of extra money. Okay, was there anything else I missed? Not that it matters, I have more than enough money now, but good to get it all done at once. Okay. Well, now we can look not only at weapons for her, but also... I think it's... Is it under the foundry for the other projects? Increase force output by 50%. I don't even know what half of these do. And these are expensive. This is looking like late game only. I mean, if I research these 4, that's a month's worth of income. So, not today. But, actually, before we do this, let's do another save, just so I don't have to reconfigure everything if something goes to hell. By the way, I am joined this evening by Cup of Earl Grey because it's that time of year. Okay. I honestly don't know how this is going to turn out. Boy, that looks fucking dumb. Look at that goofy shit. This looks like when everyone has that one friend whose parents bought them every single action figure they ever asked for, and that kid is also inevitably the one who tears them apart like they're Sid from Toy Story. And this is like the horrible amalgam of them getting bored of their piles of plastic garbage toys and tearing them apart and putting them into some new trash. Boy, that... I don't know if any of that made sense, but it made sense to me in a way I'm not entirely comfortable with. But brought some flashbacks from my childhood. Okay, anyway, I think we're all right. Let's go. Remember how every Batman action figure had a fucking gun? Anyway.
The area of engagement for this mission will be in India. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity
Okay.
within a major metropolitan area.
Collateral damage ability consumes a lot of items. Okay. I don't even remember if I have that. Woof. That did not look good. I think some people got trampled.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike one is cleared to engage.
Okay, I was curious about the movement rate. So she's got quite the movement. Oh boy, that's loud. Okay. Well. Who should we have move up first? Oh shit. Did I not switch? How did I miss that? Moreno's wearing the default gear. How did I miss that? I guess I just wasn't paying enough attention. Jesus. Okay. Let me fix that. She was hiding behind the mech, I guess. Double check my work this time. Okay. I think this looks good unless we want to give Weiss an arc thrower. Or Skinner an arc thrower. 95, 92. Weiss, it really shouldn't matter as much for you because you're going to be pretty up close and personal in the first place, so you get to carry another arc thrower. Nobody's carrying health kits, which is kind of a concern. I really should have paid more attention here. You really only have... I guess you're only a major. That explains your only 95 aim at... Though you're a sniper. Hold on. What am I... abilities... Okay, so it's still one use, but more. Okay. Okay, did you have... I think it was a loadout thing, wasn't it? Like I could have spec'd her into the healing. I don't even remember. That was episodes ago and weeks ago. Okay. Is everybody actually ready this time? Anyone want to raise their hand if they're not ready? No? Huh? Okay. It's been a long fucking day. I had multiple meetings that I wasn't supposed to attend and got roped into at the last minute. I don't like it.
Engagement for this mission will be in India. We've picked up a local broadcast.
Well, different map, but we'll just have to live with it. I want to see that animation of her disembarking again. That was goofy. That one didn't look quite as bad. Still didn't look good.
This is Big Sky. Strike team has reached the AO. Requesting authorization to deploy.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is clear to engage.
Okay. Let's see. We've got an edge of the map here. Goes a way out this way. And a way out that way. think it's mostly going to be, the best strategy is mostly going to be determined by building placement. Alright, you don't have that. Okay. Pistol it is. I don't even know what to do with her. She just looks so goofy.
Heading to that location.
Why does she have a robot voice? Did we... Is she just ahead? Like, obviously we don't see them, you know, changing clothes or anything, but like... I sort of assumed that her torso was still partially intact. Even if they had done their due diligence, the engineers had done their due diligence and, you know, reinforced her torso to hold up the rest of her metal limbs with their extra strength. I mean, I sort of assumed it was still partially human in there, but does she not have lungs or vocal cords or anything anymore either? Raises a lot of concerns, guys. I'm actually kind of stunned at her movement speed. It's pretty great.
Target confirmed. On our way.
I'm kind of not sure what I'm doing on this map, but not a lot. I'm surprised I haven't... More of this hasn't opened up. This looks like a bigger building than I thought. So maybe I should have had more go on in here. God. Yeah, I have to see her go through this fucking window. That wasn't so bad, I guess. Funny, though. Everybody stack up real quietly on the door.
Aye, aye, Commander.
What's that there? Just a regular crashed pod. This looks like box trucks and stuff. That's another building. Where's the entrance to this one? Okay. So, Moreno, I'm gonna have you look there. Admittedly, I don't want to open up too much at once, but I also don't want to be too surprised. Oh, how did they even... Were they seeing through a little window? Yeah, I guess so. What do you mean no targets available? You can't see through this fucking railing? Are you kidding me? That's a joke, right? Do I have to do some dumb shit to save her? That's gonna go straight out. Oh, that actually works, interestingly enough. Should I do that to pull him off? How far can I throw this grenade? Not quite far enough. Wow. I really don't feel like I have a lot of options here. I guess I should have been more careful with who I moved first this turn. You know, I want to believe that I'm better off just putting people on Overwatch and letting it play out when it tries to get close. This is definitely dumb, though. No wonder she missed. Oh, you fucked up, sir. You should have taken the shot while you had the chance. That worked out better than expected. All right. Be a little more careful this time. Just in case anyone gets triggered. Let's see here. Should I move her or should I just give her her sniper and call it a day? I'd like to believe that's a good choice. Okay. That does not put her at dashing, and you know what? Before we do something dumb, why don't we save the game? So we don't have another problem like last time. I sort of expected there'd be someone in here. I just Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Well, this is fascinating. We'll just put her on Overwatch for fun and see what happens, I guess. Should I just pop the door and see if she can shoot in there? Give other people some Overwatch coverage there as well. In case they try and leave the room. I could run and gun with her, but I just don't think it's worth it. Oh, of course. I think he's a bad shot. Jesus. Did he disappear? Oh, I guess he was just behind the other guy. Wow. That was a pretty good shot there. Okay, so we are sort of surrounded in not a good way. Not that there's really a good way to be surrounded. This guy's on Overwatch. Do we have anybody who has lightning reflexes? I don't think so. So we probably need to dispatch him first. For some reason, Lowrider can't see. I guess that building might be in the way. But we've also got this other guy over here who I'm not sure if he's on Overwatch or what he's doing. I think this should be a safe move. Dispatch this. Oh, let's collect the meld first before we blow ourselves to Kingdom Come. Boy, this is kind of a mess. Hold on. The alternative. Okay, so up to 13 damage versus. I don't even remember what the other weapon is, and I don't know how to switch to it. Is it the grenade? Is it the grenade launcher? I can't tell what that icon is, and I can't switch to it with X. So I think that's what it's supposed to be. Whatever, we'll just do this. 18, alright. Good thing I bought that upgrade. Or that weapon, rather. Okay, that's one source of pain dealt with. Now, Moreno, you have a pretty good chance of taking out that guy. Same chance of doing half damage to that guy. Nobody else can really move until he's done, so who else has a shot? You don't have anything. Come on, guys. Did you guys all put your blinders on? What's... Hate that I can't rotate this at the same time. I think this is my best option. And it'll take out the cover behind him as well, possibly get the mechtoid out. Sort of said it before, but I really don't think if you get hit while you're in Overwatch, you should no longer get to be in Overwatch. If I try and move around this corner to get into the cover, I'm going to get shot at, aren't I? Maybe we just need to take this guy out. Ah, shit. Well, do you get a second shot? You do not. Everybody else is fucking pinned down. Do I just put everybody on Overwatch and hope for the best? Do I sprint someone out there and hope he's a bad shot? Alright, Weiss, you might have to take one for the team here. I'll get you a medal. You done good, kid. Okay, let's get Hernandez up here. And I would love to get another shot on the mechtoid. You know, I could have dropped smoke before I had her do that run. The only thing I'm not sure is whether... Would smoke affect her, or is it only affect on people already in place? Something tells me the game's mechanics are not smart enough to understand, like, in-between status, right? Between where point A and point B, where you start and where you end. So something tells me if she doesn't start in the smoke, it wouldn't proc the defensive bonus for it. Oh well, what's done is done. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Whatever. I forgot she repairs herself. That's super handy. That worked out, actually. It's probably more than she would have done just firing anyway. Shit. Alright. Live and learn. Who wants the kill? Who wants it most? Walsh wants it pretty badly. Hernandez wants it almost as badly. Weiss deserves it. Fuck. I want to believe this is pretty safe. Of course it isn't. Of course he did 4 damage. Hold on a minute. You're actually gonna tell me that. Oh, okay. For a second, I thought that it showed her cover as compromised as well. I was about to have a fit. One damage, huh? Really? Okay. Still no shot. Wow. That's really as far as the grenade launcher can go? Are you kidding me right now? You're kidding, right? That's garbage. I'm sure it's like that for balance, but it's dumb. It's incorrect. What the fuck is that? Just shoot through the box truck. Sure. Yep. It's fine. It's not a wall, except for when it's convenient. Fuck off. I'm actually surprised that wasn't the end of the mission. I shouldn't be, but... I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that that back area is clear at this point. Now that I know that she heals herself, I feel better about putting her up at the front. I don't know, does she even have health, or what happens? Fuck me. Of course, no one has a shot, because why would anybody be able to see it? Despite the fact that it's, oh, just down the alley. We've got all this fucking space tech, and nobody could spring for some night vision goggles. Couldn't get one of our satellites equipped with thermal imaging or anything. Fuck's sake, guys. Goddamn amateur hour around here. Guess I'll at least put her in Overwatch. Ah, this shit's silly. Oh boy, got pretty beat up there. Let's get you over to someone who can help you out. You know, I shouldn't have put her on Overwatch. I should have had her heal this turn, but that's alright. Oh, that's one of the special ones. Hold up. Interesting. Okay. Can we try and recoup? What do you mean no targets? I literally... Oh. Okay. So that's going to kill it outright if I do that one. Alright, so... And I can't fire at the other thing because apparently peeking over top of it is not possible. That's fine though, because I will heal her instead. And make better use of her abilities. Alright, so who can damage it? If I hurt it, will it drop its shield, or only if I kill it? I'm not sure. I've also only got 2 shots on that. So... So as an alternative, what if I run and gun with Weiss? That's not going to be good. She's not going to have a good shot with that. And we'll get fired on the next turn anyway. Do we have to wrap around to get to cover? That's a huge open space. So short of forcing them to retreat. Unless I can put Arcade in the way and have her act as cover. How are there no targets available? That's some garbage and you know it. Everybody's blind today. Nobody but the sniper has a shot on the other... Oh, wait a minute. You can shoot at it? I mean, the alternative is to do that. It's not optimal, but it's... There are worse options. Blows its cover, does some damage, possibly makes it drop the shield, and lets me see how the grenade thing works, which I'm sure is stupid because it's being fired indoors. Let's do that. Did not disrupt any part of that shit, so that's cool. So who's got the arc thrower? Weiss does. I don't like that icon for it. It's not helpful. It should just be the icon for the arc thrower, not the zappy alien face. There is no reasonable cover to get her into. I mean, this is okay, but it'll be compromised very quickly. So maybe... I sort of wanted to see if I could get rid of that shield by arc throwing the commander, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think I'm going to have to do this the hard way. Well, If anyone learned how to fucking shoot, might have a better chance. Six damage. 10 damage. 10 damage, but it's only doing 5 on the... What? Fucking hardened for 60. 60% hardening? 50... Psionic assistance from an ally gaining a psionic force shield and 50% damage reduction. Holy fuck. That's bullshit. Okay. Back to plan 1. Hard edition. Let's run and gun. Because if I get up there and I have a reasonable shot, then I'll shoot. And if I don't have a reasonable shot, then I can at least put myself on Overwatch. I don't want to kill that thing. I assume it's like the sectoids, and it can't fire on me while it's using its psionic abilities, but I could be wrong. God, that's some trash, though. How much damage will it do if I shoot the, If I crit, though... If I crit, it's dead. I can't even go on Overwatch because I'll just kill it by accident. This is stupid. And I did that math wrong. It should have taken off the DR after the 1 damage was done, and so I should have done, like, 8. Because it would be 1 plus 1 reduced, and then the remaining 10. Or the remainder of the 10, which would be 8. Actually, we might be able to kill this turn. Who else has a turn? Oh, right, because we were grenaded with the, Oh, we got a pretty good chance here. But it could also go way bad. So, let's see. Good. Good. Now let's arc throw the other son of a bitch and call it a day. Okay. I was about to just shout a bunch of expletives, because yeah, the last thing I need is that. I actually don't know what whether that is considered a projectile weapon for the purposes of, like, combat math. I sort of assume it is. God, so do I just have to have everybody hunker? Is that what I'm doing? I can't even have you hunker. Guess I'll have you move.
Systems engaged.
Maybe I can make you a big target to shoot at. Oh, fuck. That's not what I... It didn't even say failed. I'm assuming that was a fail. $34, really? Why was it 34? I should have looked at that. No, if it goes tits up, I'll check it again, but that was dumb as shit. Oh, I did give both of you. Alright, you get up there too. Might as well have two people trying. Should have remembered what I did. Well, I guess I'll just wander around. Hello, sir. Can I interest you in some pamphlets about our Lord and Savior Grotus?
Heading to that location.
Excuse me. I guess at this point I might as well just move everyone up.
Let's do this.
I would be stunned if this was not the last enemy.
Me muevo.
Rolling out.
Is that building about to come down? Fuck you. Is that literally the base chance to hit is 34%? And you only get to fire it twice. So if you only have one person with an arc thrower, an unimproved arc thrower, I should say. If you only have one person with a regular arc thrower against one of these guys, you have, well, I guess that's, yeah, I mean, fuck it. Just good.
Operational objectives complete.
Okay. Well, that was a little bit dirtier than I had hoped, but it was okay. Can you tell we're headed to the harder part of the game? Good job, Weiss. Good work.
Another live capture? Please give my thanks to
Oops,
the
sorry,
main
bumped the mic there.
I know it can't be an easy task trying to bring them in alive. You can trust that the research team will make it worth the trouble.
Okay. Well, I'm starting to think I should prioritize that, that arc thrower upgrade again.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Let's look at the situation room real quick. So we're fine. We will... Don't let me forget... It'll be too late anyway. But I will be launching all of those other satellites before the council report. So... Okay. Before we go... So can we build... we have to research that first, right? But... we have one. Yeah, but it's got to be researched. Can't even see the stats on it. Cool. Okay. Well, next time on XCOM, we will hopefully hit these upcoming events and get to do some research and see some more cutscenes. See you guys next time.